Well, talking about feed now, let's talk about one of that ingredient. That's corn. It's widely consumed staple. It can be roasted, boiled, processed into flour, and of course, as we see there in Egypt, it does have many other uses. Let's follow the price of corn at this time. We have joining us analyst from financial derivatives company, Emefiene Onyeluka-Chukwu. Onyeluka-Chukwu, good afternoon. Welcome to the program.
Good afternoon, Ini. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so we saw a decline in the price of global corn. Do we know what drove that? Is that sustainable?
Okay, sir. Yes, I definitely agree with you that the global prices of corn has declined recently. And we've seen that prices have declined by 11% from when it was $173 per ton in January. And one of the reasons why we're seeing price of global corn decline is due to improved supply prospect from major producers like the US. So the US accounts for 30% of global corn production, and right now they have completed 93% of its planting, and also experiencing favorable weather conditions currently. So these two factors is the reason why we're seeing prospect of improved supply, which has caused global prices to decline. Also, other producers like Argentina and Brazil too are recording bumper harvest this period, which is also causing prices to decline. But interestingly, right now we're seeing that crude oil prices are declining, and there's usually a positive relationship between the price of corn and also crude oil price. And when crude oil price increase, people usually go for other alternatives like biofuel, which will cause corn prices to increase. But right now, we're seeing that due to the ongoing talks between US and Iran to see if there's going to be a possible truce, we're seeing that prices of crude oil has declined from $100 per barrel to $96 per barrel. And so because of this, we're seeing that there's a positive impact on corn prices as well. But then, interestingly, we're not seeing this decline in price reflect here in Nigeria. And one of the reasons is because of a supply and demand gap. Currently, our supply is like 11 million metric tons and demand is 15 million metric tons. And one of the things that is constraining supply is high input costs like fertilizer. Right now, fertilizer prices have increased by 40%, and this is due to the ongoing war between US and Iran. And also PMS and also diesel prices, which is due to the war as well. For example, PMS price has gone up from 800 naira per liter to 1,300 naira per liter. And as well, labor costs due to heightened inflationary pressures and people's purchasing power being constrained. Farmers are also looking for ways to farmers have to increase the wages for their laborers so that they can also afford food items in the country. And another thing is insecurity too. Due to the heightened insecurity in the northern part of the country, it's also affecting supply here in the country. And then demand is strong. We're seeing that it's used for livestock feed, like you said earlier, and it's also consumed at home by individuals and also industries and manufacturing companies too. They use this corn to manufacture cornflakes, golden malt, just to name a few. So because of this, we're not seeing global price decline reflect here in the country.
So is there anything being done to close this gap and at least bring some of those benefits down home?
Okay, so currently we're seeing that there are some programs that are here in the country. For example, the Anchor Borrowers Program, which provides loan at 9% to farmers. But then, yes, it's effective, but the impact has not been so profound, if I will add. And another thing is we have research institutes such as the International Institute of Agriculture here in Nigeria, located in Ibadan, which are carrying out a lot of practices and research in order to improve seedlings. For example, now we have the hybrid variety seedlings, which will help to improve yield here in the country compared to the traditional method that we use, that's the open pollination, just to boost production here in the country. So these efforts, I believe that if more practices are put into place, and the government also helps to boost production by providing credit, I believe that production will increase in the country.
All right, Emefene Oyenikachukwu, analyst with Financial Derivatives Company. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Amy, for having me.